Grand Vizier. It's kind of a different model, ain't it? Or maybe it's just the gear that's on it.
Your presence in Skywall will not be tolerated.
Also, the Warriors order hall is Skyhold. If there's any, I'll be surprised if there's any connection to this. Down with that. Beautiful. A bit more rep. And Fear an Assassin. I swear we see something in Legion called that. It's like some group over here, or just maybe, it just makes me think of it. I doubt it's the same or anything like that, but it's close enough.
I'm out of range.
Close enough for government work. Okay. How's the cork grinding going? Only on 54. Well, I'm on 142. But there we go. There's these golden orbs to one side. But I have no idea the actual value of these. Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's not do that again. Now I have to run all the way back, and I have no mount, and I must scream. Can I hop over here? I doubt it. There's no way you could. They probably invisible walled it. Yeah. Fantastic. Alright. Let's start reading the lore for another zone then. Blackrock Caverns. One of the rare missing link ogres on Outland, Rom Og Bonecrusher, piqued the Twilight Hammer cult's interest with his merciless treatment of the ogres. He now lords over the Chamber of Incineration, stating his hunger for inflicting torment on others. Yeah, rather unique model. Korra, Herald of Twilight. You can herald my Twilight anytime. Korra, formerly an accomplished Kirin mage, Korra now serves the Twilight's Hammer with unwavering devotion. She blesses his fellow zealots by harnessing Nether Dragon enhances to transform these essences to transform these believers into menacing Twilight Draconid. Karsh Steelbend. The enormous Draconid Karsh Steelbend toils in the Twilight Forge, sharpening weapons of war out of rare quicksilver. Although Karsh works are nearly unbreakable under normal circumstances, at high temperatures they become as brittle as rusted iron. No idea why you can loot those golden orbs. No idea on value. Beauty's past is a tale as old as time, a song as old as rhyme. After Beauty's mate Beast was slain by heroes in Blackrock Spire, the Hound and his four remaining pups joined forces with the Twilight's Hammer, intent on punishing the creatures who killed his mate. Beauty's past is a tale as old as time, a song as old as rhyme. And there's also three pets three kids you can find: Lucky, Spot, and Buster. On a heroic difficulty, 2 of the 3 pets will fight with Beauty. I think there's also one off to one side, or something. I'll need to take a look, it's been too long. For Zon, Rain Song. It is a really nice set here. I'll finish that another time. Okay, beautiful. Die. I'm going to miss the double effects for the Divine Storm. I'm getting kind of used to it. I've had it for so long, it's going to take a while to get used to not having it. And I've had a look at the, you know, the Azurite stuff, and they don't really measure up. They can be more powerful, I'm sure, if you just stack the one effect and go all in on it. But it just doesn't do it for me, you know? You know, they just aren't as appealing. So yeah. Ooh, nice. I'm on to 9,200 now. I've gone up by a fair bit. Ah, yes. This increases movement speed? Yes. A Zephyr. Increases movement speed by 70%. But we could have had that throughout the rest of the instance. It's very easy to actually outrun the Zephyrs themselves. Grounding thing. It'll be spells targeting this unit will be redirected. That's why you just use an AoE. Executor of the Caliph. A Skyfall Star.
I don't have a target. It's too far away.
Cool. Again, I really do like the architecture of this place.
I need it. I can't attack.
So, what code are we on now? I've got 58 on me. Oh, nice. Took a bit of damage, but that's fine. Yeah, 146. I'm not getting. I don't think I'm getting as much as I did in Wrath, which is disappointing. Assad, Caliph of Zephyrs. Yeah. They didn't really build these dungeons in mind for actually, maybe they did. I was going to say they didn't really build it in mind for non-LFR play, but in a sense they did, because I'm back at the entrance. And we'll go do the raid now. And it's just straight across here. Once I'm done all these dungeons and raids, hopefully I'll have enough cloth for the bandages. And then I'll just sit down and I'll churn them all out. I will actually auction all these off in sets of 1. I know 500 bandages going up like that, it's not great, but to be honest I don't really see these selling full stop because well, they're bandages. So, and I actually probably won't be making 500, I'll probably be making 182, 183, sorry, 182, 181, depending. Frostweave, Embers of Silk, respectively, excuse me, and auction them, but still close enough to 500. I know that's going a bit whole hog, and you know, when we dive down here, check for the camel. I know that's going a bit overboard. Well, I know that's what I need to make for the achievement, but trying to auction it feels a little overboard to me. But I want to see if I can make any of the money back, you know. That's just what I'm saying. I'm curious to see if I can make any of the money I spent on them back. Well, the opportunity cost of them back. Oh, these are all allies. Never said savage. Okay, yeah, there's storylines here and there I'm forgetting. I was thinking, oh, the enemies are lining up well, I could AoE them down. But no, allies. And I don't think I can declare war. No. The cat-like people of Rakaman are descendants of the Tolvir, guardians of Oldham. Though they lost their stone bodies, protecting the secrets of the Titans is still part of their rigid tradition. But yeah, I'll auction off all the bandages that I make, and just to try and make back some of the opportunity cost of them. Like, I could have auctioned the quote off and made a ton of money that way. So, yeah, I'll do that and see what I get. Maybe they'll sell, maybe they won't. Hopefully some will. Even if only a handful of each sell, like 5 of each, I'll be happy. Because that's more than I anticipate. Apparently I'm not to be mounted in here. No, I can be, it's just not while I'm doing the other thing. It shall be I that earns the favour of a lord by casting out the intruders. My calmest wind shall prove too much for them. Okay, this is going to be a bit awkward because they're all trying to gather strength after being slapped around. So there we go. I thought I was going to have to jump to a forward one, but no. Alright. My power grows feeble, brothers. I shall shamefully rely on you for a time. And shall begin to gather strength from the remaining Windlords. Why do you flee, mortals? There's nowhere you can run or hide here. Throw away your honor and flee as cowards, then die. Brothers, beware, these mortals are dangerous. Must pause and gather my strength. The seer begins to gather strength from the remaining Windlords. There's the boss himself. And then he says that again. The conclave has dissipated. Your honourable conduct and determination has earned you the right to face me in battle. Mortals, I await you on my platform. I await your assault on my platform. Come. And slipstream. Was there one of these at each one, or is it only here? One of these at each. There's no point in doing what I did. Hit him. Your challenge is accepted, mortals. Know that you face Alkir, the elemental lord of air. You have no hope of defeating me. Your futile persistence angers me. Enough. I'll no longer be contained. After every storm comes the calm. Heart of Wind. Kind of makes me think of the Heart of Magic from the other guy. Serenity. Flying. Movement speed increased by 300%. But kind of reminds me of the... Remember the Heart of Magic from the Malgos? But yeah, I'll no longer be contained. Kind of strange thing from his sake, given that he was the one containing himself. But whatever. Whatever. Reinforced terror from pauldrons. Ooh! That looks nice. See if I can get some more of that. Increases your damage done by your Templar's Verdict by 10%, and Avenging Wrath lasts 5 seconds longer. I didn't realize Templar's Verdict was this old. Thought it was newer. Cool. Yeah, it's okay, actually. So now we're done with these 4 things. So what is left? You've also seen this. Reward that? Ah yes, it's for do something different, yes. Okay, what is left here? Well, we were doing this again so we can face the heroic... Ooh, I didn't do this on heroic. Shit. And we'll go redo this now. After this is Bastion Twilight, Blackwing Descent. We've already done Barry and Hold. Then there's Firelands and Dragon Soul. Dragon Soul I've never done, though I've spoke it plenty of myself. Same with Firelands. Then here, there's, I don't think I'll be doing Dead Mines or Shadowfang. So I have Blackrock Caverns left to do, End Time. Damn, that's the other Caverns Time thing, so I'll be heading there next. I forgot they had a Kata one. So Blackrock Caverns, End Time, Grim Batal, Hour of Twilight. I don't remember where that starts. That might... Where does that start? That might start within the, Caverns of Time, maybe. Hold on, I'm just, okay, that's the wrong thing. Okay, Wowheads. WoW Wiki had an entry on it, but it was all about like the moral lore of Hour of Twilight. Oh Christ, you can see a huge old god in it. Huh, didn't realize that. Or didn't remember it at least. I knew you saw old god bits, but... I think these are all in the Caverns of Time. Yeah, it is. Someone actually confirmed it. So let's just go do this again. Ah, I did it on normal, so I can't do it on hard. That's fine. That's fine. So, we'll head over... Christ, that finished quickly. I did it like in 10 minutes, and like... 12 minutes, and some of that was me gawking at, you know, well, Wiki and Wowhead. So yes, there's 3 Kata done things over here. and the final raid. Christ, I did not realize. Yeah, so there's End Time, Hour of Twilight, and Dragon Soul. Probably want to do them in order, just for the sake of doing them in order. And it's End Time. Oh, actually, wait. No, Well of Eternity is another one. So it's End Time, Well of Eternity, Hour of Twilight, and Dragon Soul. So, alright. Well, let's start reading the lore for End Time. One of an infinite number of potential outcomes. This timeline depicts the desolate future of Azeroth should Deathwing fail to be stopped. Narasdumu has identified a powerful anomaly that exists in this moment, and bars access to the past, and hope of retrieving the Demon Soul. Sorry, the powerful creature from out of time lives alone amidst time-twisted echoes of the past. Look at the name there. Look at the name there. This is a Twilight version of Narasdumu. Echo of Bane, ranged by his failure to protect the world and most importantly the Horde. This time-ravaged shade of Bane Bloodhoof lingers within the ruins of the Obsidian Dragon Shrine. Although he's still as powerful as a Tauren High Chieftain, he's still from the present, within this shattered future Azeroth, the guild-ridden Echo is little more than a discordant vessel of unquenchable malice and anger. Pretty cool model. Really don't see much of Bane, and it's sad. This tormented fragment of Jaina Proudmoore has been split and infused with the shattered pieces of her staff. To restore balance to the timeways, this Echo must be defeated. However, the devastating magical power possessed by the once proud ruler of Terramore is hardly lost to her time-havocked spectre. In this future Azeroth, she's only divided and waiting. Echo of Sylvanas. Spawned from the shattered timeways and cloistered within the Ruby Dragon Shrine, a maddened fragment of the Forsaken's leader, Sylvanas Windrunner, waits restlessly. Having lost everything and unable to find peace, this tormented Echo aches for a chance to unleash her dark fury at anything still living within these barren, time-twisted wastes. There she is. Same model as we see in Legion. Huh. I wonder if they're using the updated Legion models. That'll be interesting. Once leader of the Night Elves and High Priestess of Valoon, this time twisted fragment of Tyrande Whisperwind now wanders the waste of the desolate future of Azeroth. Enveloped in a perpetual midnight, she is all but lost sight of the comforting light of Valoon. Nurazond, now living out of time, Nurazond was once the great dragon aspect in Narasdomu, the Timeless One. After the Titan showed him his own death, the tormented Narasdomu was tricked by the old gods into trying to subvert his mortality. As a result, Narasdomu shattered the timeways, created the infinite dragonflight, jeopardizing the very future of Azeroth. No, you aren't hearing things. I actually do have the voice of a young orc woman. But you listen here, boy. That was strange things to a body. By the way, it's 250 years.
Strength and honor.
I could see time fuckery doing strange things to you, but gender bending isn't normally one of them. Oh, I got a pet. Did not realize. Breezy Essence. Drafty. If you feel slight gust that made you shiver, that was probably drafty. Drops off this year. And here's the trio of the wings over here. End Time, Hour of Twilight, and then Well of Eternity's over there. So we do these, then that. It's kind of weird that these are clustered and then that isn't, even though that's part of these. He's like leaking lava out his mouth. It's kind of creepy. Maybe that's his like fiery blood or something. Yeah, that's it. Here's here's Domu.
Time is a tangle. Try not to dwell on the loose ends. All that matters is this moment. In time, all things are possible. All that matters is this moment. Time is a tangled web. Try not to dwell on all the loose ends. Do not confine yourself to linear thinking. I can arrange for your parents not to meet. In time, all things are possible. Do not confine yourself.
He only said one pissed line, and that was it.
All that matters is this moment.
You only get to fight 2 of the 4 echoes, by the way.
Time is a tangled web. Try not to dwell.
We must not waste time, traveler. Indeed. Ruby Shrine. So, Sylvanas. It's 2 random ones.
Where she stood arose, and this is where she fell. The time-lost echo of Sylvanas Windrunner will reverberate through the rotten limbs of the Dragon Shrine for all eternity. You must give peace to these lands if you are to face Murazond.
Murazond, alright. I was wondering, I was figuring I was probably saying it. And I was probably saying it wrong, and I couldn't even remember how I was saying it, to be honest. And dead. Time-twisted Scourge Beast? Interesting to find that Sylvanas' shrine. I know the Scourge were attacking here, but I was figuring there'll be different ones. Also, Dead Drake. Well, Dead Dragon. The opening to the tree is on the south side, and that's blocked off. Never mind. Brittle Ghoul. Dead.
Isn't how it's supposed to end.
For you it is. Gauntlets of Temporal Interference. I've now gotten their appearance. Not bad. Azure Dragon Shrine.
All that is left of the Blue Dragon Shrine. A great battle shattered the time waves, leading out of this forsaken place. You must reconstruct the fragments strewn across the ground and defeat the trapped spirit to proceed.
And you see another angle here on Deathwing.
I need to get closer.
Jaina. I'm hoping they don't leash. It's easiest just to gather them up like this. Come on. And Divine Shield. Should leash them for long. Well, force them to come up nice and near. For whatever reason, the Catmen really were happy with me killing these ghosts in this alternate future. Okay, I'm questioning how the hell could this be a fragment of Jaina's staff, given the fact it's, well, this giant rock shard. No, it seems a little implausible. A wizard did it. Ah, I forgot. I missed the group. There was a, and they're also all following, well, like the knights back in the, well, the units back in Calling of Stratholme. These are all units that you would have in Warcraft 3, and following similar models. The High of Males or Priests, the high elf females are sorceresses, the human males are footmen, and then there's the dwarven guys as riflemen. But yeah, you know, the wizard did it. One of the characters uses that line in Dragon Age 2. Been thinking about doing that series at some stage. As well as Mass Effect. Though I don't think I would muster myself through Andromeda. It's meant to be utterly horrendous. Suppose I should play it and try for myself, but at the same time, money and time, money and time. So it just...
I don't know who you are, but I'll defend this shrine with my life. Leave now, before we come to blows.
Yeah, just if part of me feels it might be worth the time and money. Just I hear nothing good about it. Well, I think I have heard good things about it, but I know I've been questioning the good comments personally.
Stand now. Farewell, and good luck.
Well, she took a while. That's not a bad looking shield.
Do not confine yourself.
The worm rest the cord? Yes, Palnai? Ah yes, that's the Rat faction. The name sounded different to what I'm used to. Also, there's a fun little quest back in Wrath where you do a fight here. It looks a lot different though. At the time, no shrine, none of that. You fight a ton of enemies here, and you get the help of future you, and you get whispers from the future. And then when you do a quest as past, when you hit max level, you get to do the quest again, but you're future you, and you're helping out past you, and then you get whispers from the past.
I did not like a blind, writhing worm towards endless madness and despair. I have witnessed the true change the fate I worked so tirelessly to. This is a blessing you simply cannot comprehend.
The end time. I once called this place, and not seen by then. I did not know. You hope to, what, stop me? Here. Change the fate I worked so tirelessly to weave. You crawl unwitting like a worm, like a blind riding worm, towards endless madness and despair. I have witnessed the true end time. This is a blessing you simply cannot comprehend. You can use this during the fight to turn back time, resets all your cooldowns, and you doesn't touch him. He's unaffected. He's Lord of the Infinite. This is the Hourglass of Time. Use this a few times to turn shit back, to give you a chance against them. But me, don't need it.
I need to get closer.
You know not what you have done. I cannot follow any further. Accept my blessing and use the Hourglass of Time to defeat Murzon.
And this is his chest. But yeah, basically from what we can gather, at some stage, Nerzdoma will see what he's seen, and he's gonna get fucked up. That tower held up pretty well. That's exactly how it looks like in the expansion. Back in Wrath. Same with that one. He's gonna get fucked. He's gonna see some shit, and he's gonna crumble from it. And he's gonna try and change it, and he will end up with this, where he dies. And that was so fun.
It's too far away.
This place is ended up okay. Temporal pauldrons. Hey, that's the same thing as the Time Ward set. Or at least close enough. It's probably just a site recolor. Well, Time Ward sets a site recolor of it, but details. Well, there's the first one of these done. I'm gonna pop back to the entryway of time.
that matters is this.
Oh, that's wrecked. Oh, well that's gone to shit. So, anyway, we'll leave here. I'm gonna call it quits. Wait. Yeah, I don't care. So, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, folks. I'm gonna call it here. Next time I get to play, if I don't get into an Taurus run, or maybe if I do before or after, whatever, I'll be doing Well of Eternity. I should point out the screen with my hand, you can't see. Well of Eternity, Hour of Twilight, then Dragon Soul. So did I read? Yes, I did. And actually, before I go, because I don't want to go quite yet, but I can't really play too much. Let's read this. Well of Eternity. 10,000 years in the past, the Night Elven capital city of Zin Ashari. Remember the heart thing we had before? Yeah, same as there. For the Nighthold quest, the Balance Power quest. Was a magnificent, sparkling metropolis situated on the shores of the Well of Eternity. And that's actually, the blood of Azeroth, I think, the Well of Eternity. Or maybe that was where an old god was ripped up. It was here that the aristocratic Highborn first opened a portal into the Twisting Nether and invited the Burning Legion to invade Azeroth. Under the command of the Night Elven the Queen, Ashara, they now pour their energies into the portal, preparing it for the terrifying and glorious entrance of the demon god Sargeras. Like many of his fellow Highborn, Pateran swore allegiance to the corrupted Xavius in exchange for gifts of demonic power. As a master of fiendish magic and the recipient of the Sacred Curse, Pateran stands outside Ashara's palace in defense of the Burning Legion, ready to destroy those hoping to disrupt the entrance of the Dark Titan Sargeras into Azeroth. Hello, Queenie. The songs of Queen Ashara's beauty, majesty, and power are too numerous to count, but it was her vanity that drove the Highborn to summon the Burning Legion. She now watches her most trusted magi empower the portal where Sargeras will be brought into Azeroth, content to let the multitudes of her servants die in advance of the Dark Titan's arrival. She attempts to charm every player and turn them into puppets for 20 seconds. Servant Queen. Charms a random player, goes and become a puppet. Destroying the puppet strings releases the player from Ashara's control. Varro 10, head of Queen Ashara's personal guard, Manaroth, the pit lord whose blood will corrupt the entire orc race, stand as the last line of defense against those hoping to bar Sargeras' entry into Azeroth. Though both Tyrande and Illidan have fought bravely thus far, the fate of Azeroth will be decided at the Well of Eternity's very brink. So I'm just going to look up that. I don't remember his Well of Eternity. Well off, would that be good enough? Yes, that's not canon. Defeat Manaroth in the Well of Eternity in heroic difficulty after dealing enough damage to Manaroth while Veritan is still alive to cause him to sacrifice Veritan to heal himself. Okay, beat up this guy without being detected by his eyes. And I really should follow an achievement guide to find each of these books and read them in some videos. Each and every one. Even the ones I have done, the ones I haven't done, the ones I have already read. Just go do that. So, I've already done That's Not Canon. I was curious, I remember it existing, but I wasn't sure if I'd done it or not. So, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this set, and I do hope you join me again. If there's anything you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. But I'll be continuing this little court grind, to save a bit of money, in the next set. Like I said, I'll be starting with the Well of Eternity, going into Tower of Twilight, and then to Dragon Soul tomorrow. Then I'll be wrapping up what's left of Kata. There is still a bit to go. When I say I'll be starting with Well of Eternity, I'll be continuing, this dungeon run with that. Presumably, presumably that I don't, end up elsewhere, end up getting into an Taurus run, decide, fuck it, we'll go do this, Hour of Twilight, the Oh, what's the one I already did? You know, fuck it, we'll go do Bastion of Twilight instead. You know, presuming nothing like that happens, we're going to start with that next. So, I sincerely hope you enjoyed this. If there's anything you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. I'm getting so fucking close to the end, I can feel it, and that's why I'm getting so aggravated when I just can't get into an Antorus Heroic run. I just need to kill one boss in it, and I'm good to go. I'm done. You know, it's just a bit of pissing around is left, running through this old content, doing the Nighthold, besting with the Brawlers Guild. That's all that's left, and I keep forgetting the Brawlers Guild bit. And I'm done. And I can't wait, you know? I've played this too much. I wanted to have more of a break between now and the pre-patch and now and the expansion, but c'est la vie. So anyway, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll be back soon to record more. Till then, love and peace, baby. Love and peace. You can get infinite whelplings here. Cool. Kind of weird, but cool. So, anyway, bye-bye.